Planning your first trip to Europe? Wow, I know that feeling. It can be like, oh my god, where do I even start? That's why I'm here to tell you. Planning a European adventure, it's not just about the trip itself, it's part of the adventure. And trust me, once you get the hang of it, it's actually super fun. So hello, Happy New Year, and welcome back to my channel. I am Zane, your tour guide to making those travel dreams a reality. Grab your favorite drink, get comfy, because in this video I'm going to walk you through step by step how to plan an unforgettable European adventure in 2025. Alright, first things first, Europe is huge. So before you get overwhelmed, let's narrow it down. Think about what gets you stoked about Europe. Are you daydreaming about biting into a croissant in front of the Eiffel Tower? Maybe catching a sunset over the Greek islands? Or maybe you're more of an adventurous soul, picturing yourself hiking through the Swiss Alps? Whatever your jam is, write those countries or cities down. Make a wish list. Now if you're planning a 1 or 2 week trip, I'd recommend choosing 2 to 4 destinations max. Trust me on this. It's better to really experience a few places than to be rushing through a million and not remembering any of them. Once you've got your dream list narrowed down, bam, you're already one step closer to making it happen. Okay, now for the less glamorous part, but arguably the most important, money, money, money. Setting a budget might not sound like the most exciting thing, but trust me, it's the key to having an amazing trip without breaking the bank. Here's a breakdown of the main costs you'll need to factor in. First up, flights. This is usually the biggest chunk of your budget, but don't worry, I've got some insider tips coming up in the next chapter on how to score those sweet, sweet deals. Next, accommodation. Think about where you want to stay. Are you down with the hostel life, or do you prefer a cozy Airbnb? Or maybe you're feeling fancy and want to treat yourself to a boutique hotel. Then there's food, glorious food. Europe is a foodie's paradise, but those costs can add up quickly. Factor in everything from grabbing street food on the go to enjoying a nice sit-down dinner. And finally, transportation. Trains, buses, metros, they're all super convenient, but make sure you budget for them too. Now, once you've got a rough estimate of all these costs, add them up and set a total budget. This will help you stay on track and avoid any nasty surprises when you get back home. Alright, let's talk flights. This is where things start to get real exciting. The good news is, there are tons of ways to find amazing flight deals to Europe. My personal favorites are flight comparison websites like Skyscanner, Google Flights, and Hopper. These are your new best friends. Seriously, use them. They'll scour the internet for the best prices and show you all your options in one place. Here's a pro tip. Be flexible with your travel dates if you can. Sometimes flying out a day earlier or later can save you a ton of cash. Also, consider flying into major European hubs like London, Paris, or Frankfurt. These airports often have cheaper fares than smaller ones. Speaking of budget airlines, Ryanair and EasyJet are your go-tos for getting around Europe on the cheap. Just be sure to read the fine print carefully, as they're notorious for those pesky extra fees for baggage and whatnot. Now, let's find you the perfect home away from home in Europe. The type of accommodation you choose can really impact your overall trip, so think about what's important to you. If you're traveling solo or you're all about meeting fellow adventurers, hostels are an awesome option. They're budget-friendly and offer a social atmosphere where you can swap stories and travel tips. If you're after a more local experience or you're traveling with a group, Airbnb is a fantastic choice. You can find everything from cozy apartments to quirky houseboats, all with the comforts of home. And if you're feeling a little bougé and want to treat yourself, Europe is home to some seriously incredible boutique hotels. No matter what your style or budget, be sure to read reviews carefully, compare prices across different websites, and book in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. And here's a golden nugget of advice. Location, location, location. Choosing accommodation close to the city center or near public transportation will save you so much time and hassle, and money, in the long run. Happy hunting! One of the best things about traveling around Europe is how easy and efficient the transportation system is. Trains in particular are a dream. They're fast, comfortable, and offer some seriously stunning views along the way. If you're planning to visit multiple countries, definitely look into getting a Eurail pass. It can save you a bundle on train tickets. When it comes to exploring cities, public transport is your best friend. Most major cities have excellent metro systems, buses and trams. Grab a travel card or day pass for the cheapest fares. And don't be afraid to embrace your inner child and rent a bike. It's a fun and eco-friendly way to see the sights at your own pace. And honestly, sometimes the best way to experience a city is simply by walking. European cities are incredibly pedestrian-friendly, with charming streets and hidden alleyways just begging to be explored. So get out there and enjoy the journey. Okay, let's talk packing. My philosophy when it comes to packing for Europe is, less is more. Trust me, you'll thank me later when you're not lugging around a heavy suitcase over cobblestone streets. Aim to pack everything you need in a carry-on suitcase and a small backpack. When it comes to clothes, pack versatile pieces that you can mix and match. Layers are key, as the weather in Europe can be unpredictable, even in 2025. And don't forget a good pair of walking shoes. Now for the essentials, a universal adapter is a must-have for charging all your electronics. And of course your passport, visa, if required, and travel insurance are non-negotiables. Other handy items to pack include a reusable water bottle, a small first aid kit, and a portable charger for your phone. Pack smart and travel light. Plan your itinerary. We're in the home stretch. Now it's time to bring everything together and create an itinerary. Start by listing out the must-see attractions in each destination. For popular sites like the Louvre in Paris or the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, I highly recommend booking your tickets online in advance. This will save you hours of standing in line. But here's the thing. Don't overschedule yourself. Leave plenty of free time for wandering, people-watching, and stumbling upon those hidden gems that make Europe so special. Personally, some of my favorite travel memories are the unplanned moments, like stumbling upon a charming cafe or happening upon a local festival. So, plan wisely but leave room for spontaneity. Enjoy every moment. Bon voyage, and there you have it, your step-by-step guide to planning your first European adventure. Remember, it's not about cramming everything into one trip, it's about creating memories that last a lifetime. Soak it all in. Embrace the unexpected detours. Savor every bite of pasta, every sip of wine, every conversation with a local. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more travel tips, and share your dream Europe destinations in the comments below. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.